So, I was planning not to show this, but this is probably the only time I'm ever going to play the guy, so let's face it. So, if you want to see me on Yasuo, here is your chance. This is game 4 from the Twisted Treeline. This was my first win, I believe. I went ahead and checked. Almost all the players I was playing against were either in very low silver or just anywhere in bronze. Unfortunately, when I was doing this, the last time I played Twisted Treeline was actually back in Season 2. So if you're wondering what the significance of this is, I have no MMR here, and I'm not going to play this damn mode long enough to actually get anything. So, let's just get the show on the road. Something you probably never thought you'd see, and you probably won't see again. So, leading up to this, we were talking about having a Wombo combo comp, hence why we have Misfortune and Malphite. Malphite is really crap in terms of jungling these days. He used to be a little bit better. I had a couple games of it with him, but he's in a crappy spot if you don't jungle him. So, basically what our combo is, Malphite ults, I ult, Misfortune ults, no one's alive. And part of the reason why you're not getting this live is I do want to show the replay just to show why I absolutely hated having AD carries on my team when I was trying to do this. So basically when they were against me, my teammates would just give them a completely free lane. Here, get all your items, and then, oh my god, how am I losing this? Meanwhile, here you're going to see when they're on my side, they will have no pressure whatsoever. So anyway, you get to see me against Tryn and I, who is pretty popular here, I want to say. And I guess I should explain how he works. Your passive is Way of the Wanderer. Your critical strike chance is doubled, your crits deal less damage, and as you move around you generate flow, which turns into a shield when you take damage from enemy champions or monsters. Your Q is Steel Tempest. I don't actually know if this is the best thing to max on him. I go for it here, but I think this is one of those niche things. Generally you want to max E first on Yasuo. But anyway, this basically is like an auto attack. You will actually hit the enemy, deals damage, and it gives you a stack of Gathering Storm. When you hit 2 stacks, your next attack will be a knock-up, well, the next Q. They mention it can critically strike, applies on hit effects. And there was something, oh, that's right. So the cooldown on this scales with the user's attack speed. So right there I go ahead and claim First Blood on Tryn. And fortunately it's not really saying that much. And right there I'm assuming Jarvan doesn't actually know what flow is because he walked right into my shield. I ignited him and that was that. Now for this particular matchup, W is completely worthless, so I don't think I actually cast it at all because there's nothing to... Actually I try it once to see if I could block the Jarvan flag and drag, which doesn't quite work, but you put up a wall of wind, it blocks projectiles. Very long cooldown, more helpful when there's AD carries or mages. Your E is Sweeping Blade, you dash through a target, you deal some magic damage, you will deal increased damage every time you dash to something else within a certain period of time. You can only cast this on one enemy every 10 seconds. And what's also worth mentioning is that the cooldown on when you can use this on the same target scales off of you. Actually, I think it's the rank of the move, so you can get it down to like 6 seconds at rank 5. Then finally, your ult is Last Breath. You will blink to airborne targets, you deal damage, you get a buff that gives you armor penetration, your flow shield resets. But anyway, right here I'm trying to poke him down a bit and then just try to use the E to last hit. And you can see I'm cutting through him. Now unfortunately here you can't see my crit rate, but I have a Zeal. Can't even see what the freaking Zeal does. I want to say it's like 15% crit, so that's doubled to 30, and then my 1% crit is up to 32. So the big problem is over here. Basically all 3 of them are down here, and there's nothing I can do when they send all three and Misfortunes over here. And I should arrange these so you can actually keep track of this properly. So, look at how Wukong was punished for this realm. Spoilers, he wasn't. Misfortune was not able to push, she was not able to pressure, she got nothing done. But anyway, for this game, I can't show you, but I'm running Fervor of Battle. So, by the time you actually see this, that won't actually be a keystone anymore, I believe. I get to stack that more quickly on account of being melee. I believe Tryndamere running it as well. It's just, for him, I'm familiar with Tryndamere. And I'm going to make him miserable, don't worry. So anyway, on that back, I got a dagger. I'm going to be building towards Phantom Dancer. And hey, I did try the W. So you can see right there, I'm at 4 stacks of Fervor. Now 6. And I missed. But there comes Wukong. So right here I'm trying to ping, hey, they're right there. Thinking to myself, yeah, it'd be pretty good if you guys actually got off your asses and did stuff, but that's how things have been going for me, I'm afraid. So yeah, right there I whiffed the Q. I would have killed him too, since I got my ult before his. So you can see he's able to recall, but the thing is, I'm still going to take the CS lead. Basically right here I'm just going to go back and buy. So in terms of gold, you can say I'm up 1,000 gold over Tryndamere, which is partly due to those 2 kills, but I'm also up enough CS to where it's like an additional kill. That's why it's 1,000 gold instead of just like 600, 700. But we are slowly making progress towards the Phantom Dancer, and if you're wondering why Phantom Dancer, it's because I intend a duel. I'm seriously trying to go 1v5 here, since this is a 6-man game instead of 1v9 for 10. And hopefully after seeing the Tryn and Udyr games, you know I can do it. Especially since these are like bronze scrubs I'm up against. No offense to the bronze players out there, but the thing that I've learned while playing this mode is that your games in bronze come down to, can you end the game before your team throws it away? That is the big question. So right here is Wukong. And you can see there's nothing we can do to actually punish that. Like, Misfortune's up 1 wave. And as long as he's he's not getting the CS directly, but his roam is giving Tryndamere it. He's still getting assist gold and stuff, and it's just, we have a really, really bad team comp because they want to do the whole wombo combo thing. But anyway, I do have tier 2 boots now. I went ahead and grabbed those because I realized, okay, Wukong's just going to keep coming bot, and I'm not going to get any help, so I have to adapt what I'm doing in order to stay somewhat relevant. Now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to poke Tryndamere with my Q. Not only just to injure him and stuff, but also just to stack up my Fervor. So right there I was trying to see what was going on up top. Thought I was getting another visitor down here, and you will see me catch Wukong out with that. So right here I'm not ulting because he has his ult, it'd just be throwing it away. Right there you can see with all of his lethality plus Thunderlords, Wukong just took a lot of damage out of him. Right here I'm stuck tanking tower because that's so accurate. So right here we're just trying to poke him down. So we're all wounded, but we're alive. And right here we're trying to push this into tower before they get back. Kinda curious how Yasuo is going to be in the new season. I have a feeling he's still not really going to be worth learning, to be really, really honest. So yeah, we're almost 10 minutes in and I still don't have my Phantom Dancer. That's heartbreaking, man. You can see Tryn is going for the static Shiv, Jarvan's going for an AD assassin thing, Malphite's going for a tank thing. And Misfortune is going for that annoying AD carry build I see on Twisted Treeline way too much. That's as garbage as it sounds. Anyway, once I have the Phantom Dancer, I'm going to want to go for the Infinity Edge. That will cap me in terms of crit, and my crits will actually hurt worse. So you can see all three are bot again. This time Malphite was able to provide a little bit of pressure, but still nothing major. So anyway, right here he's going to do the 3-man knockup, which I oblige with Last Breath. So I go ahead and collect the Wukong and Jarvan kills, but there's nothing I can do for Tryn since he can just pop his ult and run. Right here I am tanking, but I don't really give a damn. It says you destroy the first turret on the tree line, but I don't think you actually get any sort of bonus for it. So if you want to, you can recall on this, you'll get out in time. Anyway, that gives us another ult. Well, that gives us the first altar. So we can go ahead and collect this one now. This will in turn give us health back whenever we last hit, be it minion, monster, or so on. Overall, pretty good for Malphite. It's going to keep him very sustained. But anyway, after that double kill in the jungle, I now have enough to get the Phantom Dancer, and now I will grab the pickaxe towards the Infinity Edge. So you can see Tryn is not having a very fun time here. We've both completed our Zeal items, it's just I seem to be better at using mine than he is his. So yeah, once I burn my flash, I need to get on the other side of him to E out of the Cataclysm, and I get picked off. Thing is, right there, we did get Cataclysm, so for the next fight we should be in a better position. And unfortunately with them getting that altar, that does mean that they get some movement speed to try to run me down. Movement speed is especially important on Wukong so that you can use his decoy properly. Keep that in mind in case you want to play the monkey yourself. He's one of those guys that benefits severely from Wind Dragon since he can sneak in so much better with a little bit of movement speed. So right here I was kind of hoping Tryn would come forward so I could pick him off, but you can see he's hanging in the back. Unfortunately, I don't really get to kill him a lot. My frustration is going to be directed at more members of different people on his team, if I remember correctly. So I'm not sure why they were able to see me. I have a feeling it might be the lingering effect of the trinket or something. So right there, he knocked him up. I collect my double kill. And then I just have to keep eating the minions, and Tryn can't do anything to me. Perfectly balanced, right? Although that was a bit of a painful part there. So anyway, with both me and Misfortune, you can see this is not really that hard to take. The towers here are much squishier than the Summoner's Rift ones. They're only like at 3/4 health of those. So when you have 3 people sitting there wailing on it, it will go down. Anyway, right here I want to go back. If you look at my gold, I have enough to get the BF sword. I still have, like, I could get the crit cloak. I forget what exactly it's called, Cloak of Agility or something, which will give me more crit, but I simply don't need it. Crud. Okay, there I am. So this is 30% crit doubled up to 60. So basically every 3 out of 5 hits I give him will be crits. But at this point, I'm looking for enough gold to finish my Infinity Edge, because once I have that, it's going to be really bad news for whoever runs into me. So yeah, he used his trinket, unfortunately. So right there, I managed to block him in while he was in his decoy. As a result, that stopped him from jumping in, using his Cyclone, or even getting just Thunderlords off with his Nimbus Strike into the cube. So, taking a look at the gold, you can see I'm up 3,000 over Tryndamere. Basically, I have the highest gold in the game. I have 2,000 more than their highest, Jarvan. You can see Misfortune is just... yeah, like, to be generous, I'd say she's struggling. But anyway, right there we now have Infinity Edge, so look out, guys. So keep in mind, every hit I make from here on out is a guaranteed crit. I have 100% crit rate. Trade-off, though, is I don't deal full crit damage. I don't know if I deal 240 or how exactly it works. The whole percentage thing is really, really messy on League. Might be consistent these days, but I'm thinking back to the olden days when kind of anything went. So right here we have to take Jarvan out of the picture since he's their Fed guy. And just think, if I had a frozen mallet, that would be the end of Tryndamere right here. So our consolation prize will have to be this tower. So right there, poking him. I do get bandit gold when I land the Q, which is kind of nice. So right there we had a point blank. Knock up, and from there you can see we still killed him. I had to burn Flash and Ignite, but I'm still alive, which is what counts. So right there is their surrender vote, and that is that. So I'll try to show the stats. We'll see. Overall, I'm kind of tired, if you can't tell from the sound of my voice. Graphs, so I'm looking for. So you can see damage done to champions. I'm way above everyone else. I almost have as much as these two combined. And then for the enemy team, you can see Tryn just did not have a fun time in lane. He was getting pushed around every single step of the way, and it was only Wukong and Jarvan that kept him in the game at all. And even then, we started to get to the point where they weren't that much of a problem either, since we could just do an Unstoppable Force, Last Breath combo, and then if we got bullet time, great. If not, probably wouldn't really notice a difference. So this is the one Yasuo game. Hey, was this always here? Oh well. So that's the one Yasuo game that'll probably be on the channel I can show you, in case you want to see the rank and everything, since he finally has something on my channel. You can see he has the level 1 Masteries since I finally played him, A+ rank, and we will not be seeing him for a very, very long time. As for the runes and Masteries, if you want to see them one last time, for him, in case you're wondering, Game 10 was an Akali game. The enemy team had an AFK. It's due to someone doing something stupid at level 1. In case you're curious, they tried to fight me. So, here is the rune page. Mastery page I used was this one. And then the final note that I have to give you guys, actually by the time you see this, it'll be too late. So I spent my IP on one more Mastery shard, which we will open, which gives me Zed. So if I ever wanted to pick up the ninja, I am now in luck. On the other hand, I would rather disenchant this and get the blue essence. So there we go. So with that, you got to see Yasuo. You probably won't see him for a very, very long time, if ever again, from my perspective, and that's a wrap. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.